already. Hello. Oh, it's a bright light. Yeah. Wish I didn't do that. I know people can see me now, but it's fine. I don't need eyeballs. I kind of need these, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, it doesn't help at all. Any better? Let's see. Probably. So, we're getting ready to stream, guys. It's happening. They said it couldn't be done. They lied. Actually, they might have a point. Alrighty. Alright, how's everything sounding? Yeah, I'm doing a ghetto thing right now. I'm gonna be reading chat with my phone, like some sort of imbecile. Yep, I'm streaming. It's happening. They said it couldn't be done. Actually, no, that was me. That wasn't them. But, anywho, we're streaming. It's happening. So why are we gathered here today, you know? What's the occasion? Well, I got this in the mail from Limited Run. Ignore the fact that it's already falling apart. It was not very well packaged at all. Let me just, collapse the bottom out. No, I'm not gonna do that. See, all I had to do is let go and then the whole thing falls apart. But yeah, I got this in the mail literally just like 1 or 2 hours ago. And I was like, yeah, I'm streaming this. I've been waiting for this package since, I want to say July of last year. That's how long it's been since I paid for this. It was a pre-order, to be fair, but it was due for like Q3 2021. And that just kept getting delayed. Oh god. Lots of bubble wrap. Oh, that's lame. So, they just kind of threw these collector's cards in. It's not actually in the box at all. Look, Mega Man. I know that guy. Anywho, today we're going to be playing Mega Man the Wily Wars. Oh, and it looks like they threw on a protective case. Maybe they felt bad that it took so long to release, so they threw in some... Oh yes, they put a seal sticker on it so that you can't open it without destroying a sticker. You know, real considerate there of people like me who actually play their video games. Oh, I can just open the bottom. Never mind. Disregard. Oh, the bottom has a seal sticker too, but it's not a cool looking one. So yes, today we are playing... Oh, does that actually show up on camera? Oh, kinda does. Doesn't... It just kinda changes color. This cost $80, by the way. Keeping in mind most people only pay like $60 for their games. I don't even know what my chat is doing. But it's nice to have a chat again, you know? I did a stream a while back where nobody watched. And that was just painful. So, I'm glad to have viewership, you know? Thank you for coming, guys. Now, excuse me while I loop the same song in the background and struggle to open Mega Man on Sega Genesis with my bare friggin' hands. I hope I damage the package irreversibly as I'm trying to open it. Oh yeah, also appreciate that the protective case has a protective cover because, you know, gotta preserve the protective case that came with it. Maybe this entire release was just a response to the whole frickin' Wada Games fiasco or whatever. I haven't been keeping up, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, I didn't have time to get the music to loop, guys, sorry. There it is, in all its shitty packaging glory. Okay, so this front part folds open, and you get to see something. My TV turned off because I've had it on for too long. That's great. You see, this is going well. There it is. Don't know if you can see. We got all your favorites, like that one. Forget his name. We got Woodman here. Remember Woodman, guys? He's really short. That's gonna be a running theme today. All the bosses look short. You know, I didn't realize this was gonna be such an unboxing experience. And I just realized that the protective case has artwork on it. So, that's why the protective case needs a protective case. Sorry, let me read chat here. Sorry, I got a big-ass box in the way. Get that out of here. Alright, I'm reading chat. Oh, it's buffering for someone? Ah, so sad. It seems to be going good on my end? So, that's a you problem. Bro, imagine you're so petty. Imagine you're so petty that you get this water graded. Like, oh yes, it's a 10 out of 10 condition. And I'm like, bro. I mean, I know it's collector's edition and all, but I don't actually think collectors are jumping on this. Also, I found out today that apparently they released a $50 standard edition of this. I did not know this. I would have bought that instead. I thought that this collector's edition was the only way to get it. Like, I could have just had that. This is much better. Like, look at this. I put that on my shelf. Just like that. The problem is, I can't just put this on the shelf because I have this to worry about. I mean, that's not bad looking. It's just like, come on. I'm not putting 2 copies of Mega Man The Wily Wars on the shelf when I only have 1. Ooh, that's nice. We have a manual. I was gonna say, it looks more like a PSP manual than a frickin' Sega Genesis manual. Also, I'm seeing the Capcom logo all over this thing, but I am not seeing the Sega logo anywhere. So I am assuming that Sega didn't actually license this, which would be sad. Okay, I can't get the next part out of the box. There you go. It's a letter. Let's see who it's from. I wonder who it's from, guys. Maybe that Blues guy. Blues Clues guy. Oh! Look at this. Certificate of Authenticity. Number 1901. No. 195th out of 200,000. So apparently I was one of the last people to order this. I thought I was the early bird, but apparently not. Also, only 2,000 copies. That's kind of like, not very many. Let me... Oh my god, I'm getting flooded with garbage right now. We have a sticker book. Yeah, they just thrown us the whole entire school bus over here. Just everything. Everyone in chat says hello. It's like a party here, you know? I love it. We get to gather around my beautiful sticker book, you know? I hope Jeff is watching this. Jeff, if you're watching this, don't. Alright. Yes, hello everyone. Mega Man sticker book. I paid $80 for this whole package without realizing there was a sticker bookless version. Jesus. Alrighty. So, this freaking sticker book, none of these stickers are new. These are all like from Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. I don't think Mega Man The Wily Wars had very much artwork, so they did. And now they're just using graphics from the game. Alright, I'm triggered. No more sticker book. What else is in this thing? That's it. Oh yeah, there's one part. This is kind of the important part. Oh, Jesus. Brand new Genesis case is kind of weird. Let me hold it that way so you can actually see it. And you still can't actually see it. It's okay though, because you don't need to see things. You need to believe, you know? It's like Santa Claus. So, this is Mega Man The Wily Wars. It's in my hands. If you didn't know, Mega Man The Wily Wars was released in 1994 for the Sega Genesis. It was the only Mega Man game on the Sega Genesis. And it was never released in North America at all. Until now. Kinda. It was actually on a Sega console a few years ago. But this is the first time you can get an actual cartridge of it. Except you can't anymore because this is limited run of 20,000 copies. And it's officially licensed by Capcom. The problem is, you know, you can't actually, get it licensed by Sega. Like, the Sega logo is nowhere on this. So it's not really a real cartridge, but it is Capcom approved. So there you go. The thing I don't like about it is, I don't know if you can see that on camera. Yeah, you can't, but this thing is like sparkly blue. It looks like a tacky keychain. Like, it doesn't look like a Sega cartridge. And also, it's not really transparent. You can't see all the way through, which is a concern because I read on the description of this that they put a battery in here, but the original game didn't use a battery to save. You know, most old games, they were like, how do we save data? Oh, I guess we'll just keep the cartridge on at all times with a watch battery. That'll do it. But Mega Man The Wily Wars is one of the earliest games I can think of that actually used flash storage, like EEPROM, which is really cool because it means you don't have to replace a battery after 10 years. This went back to a battery. Like, they hacked the game to use the battery, and I'm not happy about that. Because in like 15 years or so, I might have to worry about that battery. As if I'm gonna live 15 more years, you know? Yeah, so, yeah. The only way Americans were able to play this in the 90s was through Sega Channel, which is long gone. And I'm gonna play it on my Genesis now, in present day. I'm going over to the Genesis to plug it in, and we're gonna play it. You hear that clunk? Oh god, that did not fit snugly. Oh no, and now it's too snug. This is not an on-spec cartridge at all. Or maybe this is just how the cartridges felt new. Alright, Genesis is on. And I'm gonna have to fiddle with video settings for a bit. Here, let me stop the music. Alrighty, how's the video quality looking? Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. You know, considering I'm playing this from a real Sega Genesis, you know, I'm playing on a CRT TV right now, like one of the big tube TVs. Let's rewatch that intro because I was not looking at all. Alright, so we got Mega Man, we got Dr. Light, and we will never learn what these two do. Also, is the game audio loud enough? My eyes! Alrighty, so I'm thinking that there are a lot of eyeballs on screen. And that's about all I can say about the scene, like, honestly. And that's a lot of dudes. So, you might be wondering why there's so many dudes. Well, Mega Man The Wily Wars is a collection of the first 3 Mega Man games. Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. On the Sega Genesis. Okay, I want jump to be A, shoot to be B, and window to be C. I think that's already how it was, but I'm paranoid. You might... Yeah. Hold up, I gotta... No, I was gonna say I gotta look at a NES controller to remember which one's jump and which one's shoot, and I'm like, no, this is right. Alrighty, I'm ready to play. So this game has a save feature. Like I said, for some reason for this release, they decided we're gonna put a battery in there instead of the cool thing the original game did. I guess they just needed to make it easier to make, because apparently $80 isn't enough to make the game how it originally was. And these are all new files. They might look like they have dudes on them, but they don't. Alright, so we're gonna choose between the first 3 Mega Man games, and then we're gonna play it, and then that'll be that. Yeah. Why isn't this game on, like, Nintendo Switch Online or something? Or even, like, the Nintendo Wii U or something? But they have Genesis games up there. Like, I don't know why this isn't on new consoles yet. The only way to get it besides this limited cartridge is, like, the Sega Genesis Mini. Well, I gave you guys the illusion of choice, like, we're gonna pick a game, but I'm gonna pick a game. We're playing Mega Man 1. And if you don't recognize the title screen, all you Mega Man 1 fans out there, it's because Japan had a different title screen. Because why not? You know? And they're just using Mega Man 3 music, because they didn't have music here originally. That's about all I have to say about that. Alright, so this is the stage select of Mega Man 1. Only 6 guys, all the other games have 8 guys. Alright, so I will let chat pick who I beat up first. Which one of these losers do we need to teach a good old lesson to? You know? My vote's on Gutsman, but, you know, hey, it's a democracy here. Everyone has a voice, you know? We can pretend, anyway. Alright. Democracy says... I just realized that most of chat isn't gonna know their names. Okay, so we got, I'm not gonna read that out loud, we got Iceman and Elecman. Oh, I just realized they have the names on screen. I'm dumb. For some reason, I was thinking the names weren't on screen, like the Game Boy game. This is why you need to look at the game while you're talking about the game, you know? Alright, so someone voted Iceman, which is a terrible idea. Never go Iceman first, which is why we're gonna go Iceman first. Someone else says Elecman, also a terrible idea, but less of a terrible idea. No, actually, Elecman's a dumb idea, because this stage has an item that you need to kill this guy to get. Unless you want to visit it twice. And I don't want to. Alright. So, we have a vote on Iceman and Elecman right now. And I'm gonna do Iceman because I don't want to have to visit a stage twice. Chat won't know their names. Their names are literally written on the screen below them. Yeah. Alrighty. There he is. Iceman. That's him. Yeah. It's me? Oh god. Already fighting people. Hold up, is my A and B button swapped? Nope. No, we're good. I was just making sure. Also, they put... Okay, no, you can still pause. You can still pause with the start button. But for some reason, they also let you pause with one of the face buttons, which is just bizarre. And it's weird, because Mega Man 1 originally had 2 pause buttons. You had one that turns off the music and pauses the game, and you had another that brought up the weapon menu. But they removed the normal pause in Mega Man 2 and 3. So now we have 2 pause buttons that do the same thing, as opposed to the original game. Anywho, this is Mega Man. You run, you jump, you shoot. That's about all I can tell you. Like, honestly, it's pretty simple. You know, don't get hit too many times or you die. And get to the end of the stage so you can beat up someone and take their guns, you know? It's simple. I say that as if everyone in chat is gonna immediately understand everything. I feel like my buttons are weird. Okay, I am actually, guys, no cap right here. I am actually needing to look at a Sega Genesis. I mean, I'm actually needing to look at an NES controller to remember where A and B are in relation to each other. Alright, so... Okay, good, I'm not crazy. Look at this, on an NES controller, A is to the right, and B is to the left. On this dude, A is to the left and B is to the right, so... Game over, guys. Yeah, oh, sorry, chat. I didn't realize you couldn't read. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed your legibility. Alrighty, guys. I can't believe I'm doing this, but we have to reset the game because I put my buttons wrong. Alright. Wow. Literally had to pull up the old controller for reference to remember why my controls feel weird. Did I screw up the video again? Oh no, it looks fine. Okay, just in case. So, okay, so jump should be... I'm gonna do jump on B and shoot on A, window on C. So yeah, jump and shoot need to be swapped. So, none of this would have happened if I just left the controls alone and didn't try to be a smart aleck, but we're gonna do it. Someone says, fire! Fire! And to that I say, Fireman would have been a better choice for the first one, honestly. But it's too late. Oh god, I'm getting beat up! You see, this is why most games don't put enemies on the very first screen you start on. Okay guys, good news. The video settings are fine. I'm just paranoid. Alrighty, we're actually gonna play the game now. 3, 2, 1. You can't see my hand, but I'm counting over here. Just use your imagination. 3, 2, 1, go! Ow! He's gone. These trees are strange. They're weird. These guys are not as hard to fight as I thought they would be. A lot of enemies in Mega Man 1 die in one hit. Actually, it goes for most of the games. But in Mega Man 1, you also have enemies that either can't be killed with your normal weapon, like these, and also guys with a crap ton of health. And that's annoying. Ice. Oh yeah, I should explain that the floor here is slippery. I can just slide around. Yeah, so compared to the original Mega Man 1, the physics here are very different, but that's just because Mega Man 1 was a weird controlling game. And all 3 games in this collection use the same controls. Or at least very similar, except Mega Man 3 has the slide and the other 2 doesn't. Another weird thing is Mega Man is a lot bigger in Wily Wars than he used to be. He's a big boy. They just wanted to show off that they could do bigger graphics on the Genesis, but... Oh wow, I made it. I'm just doing this all by muscle memory. This is the part you will never be able to do by muscle memory because it's random. These guys fly randomly, and sometimes you just can't beat the level. And this is why you never go to Iceman first, because... Yeah. I might game over here. If we game over here, I'm doing Fireman first. Ow. Oh wow, barely made that. Like, you could see him fall below the platform before he landed. My volume is very low, but I'm not gonna bother turning it up. How's it sound for chat? Chat still hasn't said anything about audio. They have said my eyes, though, so might have done something wrong. You can hear the clack of my Genesis controller. Oh, yeah, see, sometimes you just have to accept that you will never make the jump. Also, these guys are going really low, and I don't want to be down here, so I'm going to off-screen him so he comes back. No. Guess we're not on the NES anymore. It's like, no way in heck I'm ever making this jump, right? You have to... Yeah, let's... Okay, one more try. One more genuine try, and then we're going somewhere else, because I hate these random platforms. Not these ones. These ones are fine. People complain about these ones, but that's because people have no puzzle-solving skills. So... It is just weird that this level is basically all jump challenges, except for random slippy parts. Oh god. Yeah, there's a bigger Mega Man coming back to bite me. Is increase the size of protagonists. That won't affect level design at all. And another thing it affects is these guys used to be a little bigger compared to Mega Man, but because he's larger, they feel smaller. Oh, that went well. All right, we're going somewhere else. But that is the nice thing about Mega Man, is that you do get the choice to just game over. Alright, so I'm gonna let this guy beat me up. It is so weird actually playing this on a real Genesis, because up till now the only way I've been able to play is piracy. But, it is fun. Alright, let me read chat. Fireman time, yep, he's right. And we're gonna save that we game overed because I am a man of integrity. And I want it on my records. Alright, there's Fireman, guys. You got what you wanted. You win. Alright, that's better. I can hear now. You see, this screen is fine, because on this screen, you do start surrounded by... Oh, the lag. The lag. You do start surrounded by enemies, but they're all pointed away from you. So, fun thing about the slowdown, the original game had way more slowdown than this version, or at least significantly more, and this cartridge is actually patched to help with slowdown a little. But, there's still a lot of it. Which is weird, because it doesn't look like a crazy, powerful game. Yeah, and this is another area where Mega Man being larger is kind of detrimental. He's not, like, crazy large. It's just enough that you run into things you wouldn't have in the first game. Alrighty, so... I remember the stage being a lot harder. These things do a lot of damage if they do hit you. Oh, here's a tricky one. Like, oh, barely. Like, that little stub hurts you if you fall on it, so you have to do a very tight jump on what looks like an easy part. There's actually another instance of that in this stage where there's a part that should be pretty self-explanatory, and that's just not. Also, I don't know what the purpose of this little hiding place is. I guess so you can get beat up by these enemies for longer. Oh, well, they fixed that. In Mega Man 1, there was a frickin' wall down there, so you would get stuck. Or, rather, you'd zip through the wall and take a shortcut, but they fixed it. So I went through that fully expecting to zip through a wall, but... Oh, well. Alright, here's the part. This part looks really easy, right? It's not. So... Yeah, when I first played the game, I had to sit here for a while, like, okay, there's going to be a break in the pattern or something, or it's going to slow down. No, it doesn't. So, the easiest way to do this is to come back after you get a certain item and just jump up to the ladder up there. But... So, the trick here is to sort of... No, there is no trick, it's just take damage and run through. This one looks like it'd be easier, because... But no. It's just... Mega Man isn't fast enough to run through that feasibly. Like, it is technically possible. People have done it before, but I don't believe them. And this is another part where it's like, come on. Yep. And so, those orange spheres that enemies drop, they give you points. That's it. But some of the other items enemies drop are good. Like that is weapon ammo, the blue stuff. And that is health. Health is good. It keeps you alive. Ow. Yep. Alright, so we took a very long time to get to the first boss door. I've been streaming for, how long now? I would tell you, but I don't actually have a way to know, because my computer is all the way over there. That's your lore for the day. It doesn't tell me how long I've been streaming on the phone. Yeah. This is also one of the only Mega Man games where they put enemies in the pre-boss room. In the other games, these are just checkpoint rooms. Alrighty, guys. And here's a boss. This is one of the harder bosses, but he's not really any easier with his special. Never mind! This is not one of the harder bosses. They nerfed him in this game. Yeah, in Mega Man 1, he was the hardest one of the harder bosses. In this... Wow, Fireman, what did they do to you? Oh my god. Guys, look. Fireman, low damage run. That was not supposed to be that easy. What did they do to my boy? Oh my god. That's not how that fight usually goes. Normally, in Mega Man 1, he shoots a lot quicker, and the little flame particles on the ground are way more erratic. Alright. Alright, I saved. So Fireman is dead, and from here on out, I'm just gonna go in the order that I know works. Bomb Man. So yeah, the bosses in this game are kind of like rock, paper, scissors, where you get one guy's weapon, and then this other guy is weak to it, so you can beat him more easily. But honestly, against most of the bosses, you're fine just using your normal gun. And this weapon is... Oh, free life. This weapon's neat. It has a pretty easy-to-use little fireball, but it also protects you with this little shield for a bit when you shoot it. More importantly, most of the weapons in Mega Man 1 only use, like, 1 bar of energy, and that's really good. In the future games, you'd get weapons that use, like, 3 or 5 bars, and that's really annoying because you just don't get very many shots at them before you have to get weapon ammo. Alrighty. It's weird how different this game looks from the original Mega Man 1, but what did I expect, you know? Oh, the lag. Yeah, I mean, I guess there was a lot of lag in the NES games, too. Like, people forget that Mega Man 3, in particular, is a very, very laggy game. But, yeah, at least the lag in this game doesn't cause, like, sprites to flicker and stuff. Yeah, see, here's an issue. Here's for scale. Mega Man in Mega Man 1 used to be as tall as this guy. But now he's, like, large, and this guy has not changed size at all. And I wonder why they bothered. Oh, he's back. Ah! No, now I have to fight him again. Like, let's see if we can lure him into a pit. Oh, no. He's... Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Guess we don't have to deal with him anymore. I was afraid I was gonna have to fight that guy again. Oh yeah, and now that we have this weapon, we can actually kill these enemies instead of just having to avoid them. Which lets us take that little shortcut. I guess you can take that without this weapon, but... Alright, so here they give you, like, you can do a risky jump and save time, or you can do the trickier way and have an easier time getting on the ladder. Fun level design. I personally think that Mega Man 1 has better level design than people give it credit for. It's at least interesting and fun to play. A lot of the future games, it gets really straightforward, mostly because you have a robot dog that can make you jump high. And this game didn't have that. And yeah, this guy doesn't shoot when jumping in this game, so I can just sit here and watch him suffer. extra life. How many lives am I at? 4. Wow, pretty good. Might actually be able to beat the game without game overing this time. Yeah, that fireman fight was the saddest thing I'd seen in ages, dude. Like, that fireman fight made me so sad. Well, I don't plan on using this weapon against the boss, but, wow, do you see that epic combo move? Well, I guess I could use this against the boss. So, if I recall, in Mega Man 1, you can just avoid most of these guys by falling straight down. Yep. And now it's time to fight Bomb Man. Oh yeah, so they redesigned the bosses to be taller to sort of match Mega Man, but they didn't redesign a lot of the normal enemies. And also in Mega Man 3 in particular, they didn't redesign any of the bosses to be taller. So yeah, Bomb Man is really easy actually. You stand in front of him. Oh no, this is not at all like the Mega Man 1 Bomb Man boss fight. Why are they massacring my boys? And how did I never notice this? The bosses are very different in this version. So, in Mega Man 1, he always jumps when you run up to him. In this, he throws his bomb first, which makes him a little more annoying. Wow, they made it harder. And he's dead, and we can pick up his weapon, I think that is. Alright. We win. We have his weapon, and honestly, my least favorite weapon in the game is Hyper Bomb, because it just, the wind-up is absurd. Alright. Also, music. This song sounds a little Mario-ish. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Bomb Man was... Fireman is just Sid Barrett? What the heck do you mean? Fireman is Sid Barrett. Bro? I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that. What the heck do you mean, sir? Oh my god. Yeah, dude. Braum would be so disappointed in the way they ported these bosses. Yeah, Bomb Man was actually harder than Fireman in this version. Like, what the heck? This Bomb Man was like, is my go-to starter because he's just such an easy fight in the original. But in this, like, when I say easy, like, they can still kick your ass if you're not paying attention or you don't know their pattern. But it's just, when you know their pattern, they're pretty easy. Hard bosses in this game are like, even if you know their movements, it's just really hard to fight them. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's beat Mega Man 1. I don't want to be here all day. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, they removed the sound. No, they just made it loop incorrectly. Yeah, bro, that sound ain't looping. It's sad. Oh, I almost died there. It didn't look like it, but these platforms are really annoying, and they slowed them down significantly in this version. In the original, they were way faster. Still tricky to make those gaps. So this part is another infamous part of this game because these platforms, in order to jump across those little pits, it's actually way more precise than it looks because you're in the air for barely long enough to cross them. And in the original game, these platforms moved way faster, and I think the gaps were slightly wider as well. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a Mega Man 1 expert. Yeah, this is way slower, and I still died. Because, yeah. And the other thing is, this is a really short level, so after you do this part, you're basically done. It's a good thing I have all these lives, eh? See, this is another stage where they have enemies on the very first screen, but at least, you know... Can I disable sleep mode on my phone? Because it's freaking annoying to type in a password whenever I read chat. I still don't understand Sid Barrett as Mega Man the Wily Wars Fireman. That he really let himself go. Like, come on, that's a low blow, man. I missed it again. Actually, I think the platforms being slower is actually detrimental, because that means it's over the gap longer. And that is that is painful. Alright, we went from 4 lives to 1 life. Alrighty. Alright, focus mode. We gotta make this. If we don't make this, I'm not a real gamer. And that would be hard to explain. Ugh. Like, actually, every time I do this, I feel like I'm gonna die. Every time. No. Oh! Actually in pain right now from Mega Man. Also, that... It's so confusing. Ah, oh, that last jump, too, is so tight. I hate this so much. These guys. These guys are no problem. A lot of enemies in this game would be tricky if they had more than 1 health. But these guys don't. Alright, so... We're gonna try out Hyper Bomb, and you're gonna see why I never try out Hyper Bomb. Oh, did they speed it up? I think they sped up Hyper Bomb in this version. Yes! My dreams have been realized. Oh. Hyper Bomb isn't a bad weapon at all. It's just, it takes way too long in the original game to be shot. And I guess they sped it up a little. And to that I say, wow, I can actually use Hyper Bomb now. Now the Gutsman fight won't be a total crapshoot. Yeah. This is another stage I like to start on because it's really short. The boss is kind of tricky, but not the end of the world. And in the original game, Hyper Bomb didn't help at all. I should not have even bothered with that jump. What was I thinking? Ooh. I swear in Mega Man 1, this jump is just complete random, whether or not it's going to work. That little landing. Yes! Am I a gamer now? Oh god. Never defeating this guy. Oh wow! You can just walk under him, even when he does his short jumps. Did they increase the height of his short jump? Because I swear in the original you cannot go under his short jumps. Alright. I should be collecting ammo for my bombs. Because I'm almost out. Oh, luckily for me, I can just get a refund. I can go back and be like, hey, can I try that again? Hey, thank you. Okay, that should be enough for the boss. Owie. Alright. There's more? What? Why is this hallway so long? Alrighty. We have bomb. Like, yeah. Darn it. I need to disable sleep mode or something. In this game, Mega Man moves like a rock, man. Pun intended. Bomb. Oh, I wanted that bomb to explode while I was going through the door. That would have been hilarious. So, yeah, this boss... I shouldn't say it's a crapshoot, it's just one mistake and he can do a lot of damage to you. Also, whether or not he moves toward or away you is random. And I killed him before I got to explain why that boss usually sucks. Because the new bomb is actually really useful. Oh my god. They made a useless weapon useful. Wow, this game is challenging all my Mega Man preconceptions, you know? It's just like, you know, everything's out the window, you know? Hyper Bomb can be good, Fireman can be a really easy boss fight. Sid Barrett can be Fireman, apparently. Alrighty. Yep. Roger Craig Smith should voice Rockomon. No, he shouldn't. No. I take that back. The Sonic voice guy should not voice Mega Man. Actually, now that I think about it, nah, we're gonna play Cutman next because he's weak to the super arm, I guess. But the other reason is because Cutman's weapon works against Elecman, and Elecman is a really hard boss fight. But also, Elecman's stage has a weapon that you need Gutsman's weapon to obtain. So, what this weapon does is it lets us ruin the scenery. Oh god. This is not how it behaved at all in the first game, what? I mean, it's similar, but like... Oh god. This is so different. Of course, this stage gives you plenty of blocks to play around with this. The problem is when you don't have a block, you're defenseless. So it's useful, but it's situational, and it chews through ammo surprisingly fast. Yep. Up. Waited that long and just wrecked it. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Hey, did I just... I equipped super armor on a screen with no... no bricks. Shit. Another thing I like about Mega Man 1 over the other games is, this is one of the games where the special weapons are at their most useful. They don't feel... In a lot of the games, here's how I'll put it. Pausing the game to bring up a special weapon in some of the games is just not worth just not using the weapon. You know? In a lot of the games, you could just get away with never pulling out a weapon because it's not worth the pause screen time. Oh wow, these guys normally take 5 hits with the normal gun. Another thing I like about the original game is a lot of the harder stages and harder bosses tend to give you the better weapons. Which is like a nice little balance, you know? Nice way to balance the game out. See, I'll demonstrate here. This guy's kind of annoying to fight. And then you're just like, no, bad. Get out of here. Get out of here! Mm-hmm. Also, at some point in every Mega Man game, you realize, oh wait, I don't actually have to kill these guys. I can just leave. Oh no! No! And then you remember why you have to kill these guys. I need your items. I'm sorry, I'm just realizing how ineffective this enemy is. It's just a box that throws angry scissors at you, and you just kind of say no to it. You say no, and then it just like doesn't do anything to you. It's just a box, bro. No, my item. Ah. So yes, in Mega Man 1, there was a screen wrap here where you could climb onto the ladder down there without having to play the level. But they patched it. So sad. And they just patched screen wrapping ladders in general. Alright, can I say no to this guy? No, I can't reach the ladder. He said yes when I said no. Wow, he's just not having it. He does not want any of that, dude. Mm-hmm. And these guys are really hard to hit with your normal weapon, but not so bad with special weapons. So, Cutman's weakness is the super arm. It kills him in 2 shots, but the problem is you only have 2 shots because there's only 2 blocks in this room. Alrighty, so... yeah. Honestly, Cutman in the original game is not one of the harder bosses because every one of your shots of the normal weapon did 2 damage instead of 1. But in this, he's way different, of course, because apparently they just didn't know how to program boss fights for this game, which I didn't realize until now. Yes! These mega dead. It would be nice if they put... No, they do. They put some blocks in a Lechman's stage as well, but they don't do very much. Breathe in the air, dude. Breathe in the 12,000 points, even. Yep. Honestly, to this day, I don't understand what the deal with clear points is. Every time you select a stage, it says, oh, you get this many points for clearing the stage. And I'm like, okay. I'm just like... Cutman, but he's actually hard. Yeah, kinda. It's kinda weird. Yeah, it's just... I didn't realize that the boss fights are so different, you know? So, oh, maybe Elecman's easy in this one. Oh my god, maybe I could have went to Elecman first the whole time. Kill him. Kill him. Wipe them out. See, it's almost like they tailor the stage to encourage you to use a certain weapon. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, because these guys are at the perfect angle for the cut scissors to go. Oh, how did I not make that? Oh, barely. You can barely make that, apparently. Yeah, perfect. I mean, in this case, the normal weapon works just as well on this part, if not better, because you don't have one shot to do. Once again, I don't know why people hate these so much. One thing I don't appreciate is that the background no longer lines up with the blocks. In the original game, the background was made to line up with the blocks, so it looked like they were pushing out of the wall. But they just didn't notice that about the original game, so they didn't do it. Block. 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 People think these are hard, by the way. I guess no one complains about these ones, but... This, on the other hand... Whatever level designer came up with this one, he needs, like, a domestic terrorism watch on him or something, because, oh my god. The bait here. This is, like... The amount of hubris you need to attempt this is, like, wow. Like, I don't need health right now, so I'm not even gonna try. But the hubris required to make that jump. And it'll... Like, it looks so easy. It's like, oh, it's just this tiny little gap. No. There's a roof right there. And, of course, they made Mega Man taller in this version. So it's even worse. Alright. Oh. Oh, wow. Is it just me or are there a lot of lives? I don't... See, here's a super arm block, but I don't want to be inside of the building. So I'm going to stay outside. I don't know why I didn't want to be inside. There's no problem with that. So that is the magnet beam over there. We need that because it's good. This is actually required to beat the game, by the way. If you don't get this item, you have to come back later and get it. And this is the magnet beam. It shoots a platform that you can then jump on. And if you hold it down, it shoots a long platform. It's really good. And there's no limit to how many of these you can shoot, I don't think. Or if there is a limit, it's like 3 or something big. You know, let's use good Hyper Bomb. I talked up the good Hyper Bomb. See, wow, I actually killed things with it, you know? That never happened in Mega Man 1 originally. Also, by the way, I can say this because I am actually a genuine Mega Man 1 owner here, you know? A lot of people... You can't see that. Sorry guys, here's my Mega Man 1 cartridge. It's a cartridge. It's a really rare game, so not very many people actually own it. But now I do. I also own the PSP one, but we don't talk about the PSP, okay? Bomb. Alright, I need to read chat again. Sorry, my phone password is really long. Hardman. What are you saying about Hardman again? Oh, Cutman, but it's actually hard. It's just Hardman. Well, you got a point. But, shut up. Oh, actually, I want to be inside for this part. I don't want to be in... Ow. I forgot about that. You off-screen enemies, and they're like, we're back. Ow. I don't know how he hurt me, but he did. My feelings are hurt. I want that. I want that. And the points, too, while I'm at it. I always see parts like this where I'm like, oh, I can slide under that. And I'm like, wait, no. It's not Mega Man 3. You don't have a slide. So sad. Wow, the hubris of that jump. Of course, they put some just really fun enemies here. Having a grand old time in Dr. Wily's radio tower or wherever. Oh, I see. They put a jump here that you can only get up if you have both Super Arm and Magnet Beam. Cool. Oh. Yeah, Super Arm and Magnet Beam. Good items. No. Does this not have a sound effect? It does not. Also, it shoots way slower than it did in Mega Man 1. I'm just demonstrating how the item works, because I'm just such a good teacher. Also, scrolling clouds. Not crowds, clouds. For some reason, I was thinking I had Ice Beam. I don't. That guy's basically pay this much health to pass on that part if you don't have Ice Beam. Oh, I didn't even see the shock thing until it was too late because it blends in with the wall very well now. That was on me. Alright, we're probably going to die to Elecman, but it's okay because we have 3 lives. Also, every time you pause the game, Mega Man lets go of whatever ladder he's on. Which is, you know, it's just real fun on a section like this. Alright, I think next screen up is Elecman. I don't know why they put challenges in the checkpoint rooms. Like, actually I do. I think it's cool. I don't know why no other Mega Man game did that. I guess Mega Man X has a challenge in the final boss level, but... Elecman's theme sounds like everything. Yeah, maybe. I think I know at least 3 bands who made a song that vaguely sounds like Elecman's theme. Oh no! It's him. How difficult is he? Wow. I can't tell yet, because my health is too low. He seems tricky. In the original game, every time you hit him, he would, receive recoil, so he wasn't... So he was difficult, but you could lock him into a pattern if you got it right. But, the big problem with Elecman in the original game is that his Thunder Beam took away like 1/3 of your health. Ooh, almost beefed it there. Alright, we're gonna try to fight this guy with only the Mega Buster. And also, in the original game, he would never shoot his Thunder Beam mid-jump. This is destroying everything I know about Mega Man. Yeah, I'm gonna cheese him. Because I don't wanna... Oh, he got me. I was like, alright, watch this. Cheese, guys. Beefs it. Yeah. Bet you guys love that dairy-free cheese. Alrighty. For reals, guys, we're gonna beat him. So he's tricky. The stun lock no longer works, and he can shoot in the air. Which is kind of scary. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna avoid him for the 3 seconds that I just need to throw off the cutting wheel thingy. Yes! He has been defeated. In celebration, I will lift this block. And the block goes away. Wow. This is so sad. Alrighty, time to read chat while the points get calculated. Oh, there's no new chat messages. Oh, sorry guys. Alright, we only have one more boss. Iceman. Back where it all began. Back where I lost so gruesomely to the random platforms. It was so sad. Burp. I was like, oh shoot, I need special weapon energy. And then I'm like, no. Your special weapons refill after every level. Except for the final 4, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Alrighty. This is Iceman stage again. Welcome back, guys. Enjoy your stay. Very comfy stage. And I guess at some point we can use Thunder Beam. Thunder Beam is my pick for best weapon in the game. When you shoot it, it flies in 3 directions at the same time. Oh, Looks like they made the projectile a little smaller, but... I mean, come on. It's Thunder Beam. It's ginormous. It goes in 3 directions at the same time. It used to be a lot faster, but this game has a lot of slowdown. So you shoot it and the whole game goes in... Oh, that's a neat little bonus. The game goes in slow motion so you can make jumps more easily. Isn't that great? Nice little bonus. And while slow motion might be helpful here, we're gonna cheat. Because I don't have the patience for this, and neither do you. Oh no. Of course, they make the safe platform icy. You know, just to help us out a little bit. So in Mega Man 1, there's another extra peril in this part that whenever you walk off a ledge in Mega Man 1, you would zip to the bottom, like, really quickly. But in this, you gently float down, like in a normal video game, so... It's fine. I don't need Magnet Beam anymore, I don't think. Except for one jump up ahead. I'm going to say no to the mean man. No! I messed it up. Yeah, this thing doesn't align to, like, block layers like the rest of the game. It's a sprite, so you can shoot it freely. And, it's... you can... I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. It's just, you can just barely get it out of range of your jump. Whereas in level design, jumps are pretty clearly cut. You can make it or you can't. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so Iceman is a tricky fight. The trick is to kill him before he kills you. He's basically on a timer. I missed. That's a problem because I have to make the tricky jump, and I failed it. I never make that jump. It's not that it's, like, a hard pattern to recognize or something. It's just, like, it's a tricky jump to make. It's really tight. And made worse by Fat Mega Man syndrome in this game. So yeah, that's why I like to have Thunder Beam on this fight, because he takes, like, a third of your health with one shot, and it's not really feasible to just tank hits from this guy. That's where the hubris in attempting that jump. Well, he's dead. And the other thing is, after he does his first volley, he'll scoot closer to you, making it even more difficult. Alright. Alright, chat, we're gonna open you up again. The cheese. Delicious. Alright. So there's Dr. Wawi, or his logo, at the very least. Dr. Wawi. And we're gonna go to his levels. He has 4 levels, if I recall, each with their own weird boss that doesn't give you a weapon. There he is. We're gonna beat him up. You guys ready to beat up a scientist? Just like the hit Half-Life games from Valve Corporation. How does he fit in that? He looks barely short enough to fit in this thing. Also, he had to walk up to it. That's cute. He's gone. You know, they don't call this the Wily Wars for nothing. We're at war against this guy. Yay, grass. Wow, Wily does not upkeep his grass at all. I mean, can you blame him? This soil is just stone. Yeah, so we have ice now. Ice is another really good weapon. It's just a shame that the boss and level are kind of difficult to beat with nothing. So I usually get it pretty late. But it is a really useful item. So you can freeze a guy and then just beat him up on the streets for all his money. So yeah, there was a freezing weapon in Mega Man 3 as well, but they forgot to let you switch weapons while you're using it, so it became worthless. Or maybe it was intentional that it was worthless. Like, every game needs its worthless weapon, right? So in a way, this game making Hyper Bomb good is bad, because now there's no useless weapons. I'm bullcrapping. It's good that Hyper Bomb is good. Oh yeah, there's one other weird thing about Thunder Beam. For some reason, Thunder Beam can break these blocks. I don't know why. But yeah, Thunder Beam can break these blocks. So after you get Thunder Beam, you don't need Super Arm anymore. Like, the weird thing is the Rebel that gets shot around by Thunderbeam doesn't actually, it doesn't do super arm damage, it does Thunderbeam damage. Oh man, all my points fell down the ladder. I think in future games, points get stuck on ladder. Oh, this is the other tricky thing. If it hits a block, your other projectiles disappear. I guess because of sprite limits. Also, I don't need to go up there. What am I thinking? I'm at full health. Maybe I thought it was... Yeah. It's like... get away! I guess I could use the health now, but too late. So yeah. We are going to make tricky jumps. Also, that's a checkpoint right here in this room, so every time you die, you have to do the tricky jumps again. Also, our good old friends are back. And it's made worse by spikes. Oh, the other problem is if you use a bunch of magnet beam in that room, you don't have any magnet beam for this room. And this is the room that requires you to get the magnet beam, so... If you don't have magnet beam here, tough luck. Is a Lekman outfit yellow to reflect the fresh cheese it provides to the player? Fresh from the place where they get cheese. Oh no. Oh no. So, in the original game, when you scroll the screen back down to an area, all of the items come back. Like all the weapon ammo. In this version, they don't come back. So, I have one shot at this before I have no way to get my ammo back. And then I have to die. Or worse, reset. So, wish me luck. Yeah, you can barely make that. At least, you do have a good amount of ammo to make mistakes, assuming you didn't use too much of it in previous rooms. But still, I hate that. I wish I had more Thunderbeam for this. This is the level boss, and he is kind of infamous. His name is the Yellow Devil. And, well... Yeah. I'm pretty sure this used to be faster in the original game, but it's really tricky. I missed. So now I have to do that one more time. So basically, you get one shot to hit him. Yeah, it's definitely slower because I was able to do a weird jump there. Yeah, you do not want to trade with this guy. You do not want to get hit for a hit, because if you do, he does the same amount of damage that you do with Thunderbeam. And Thunderbeam is his weakness. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm wasting a lot of ammo. I'm wasting a lot of health. I don't know if we're going to clutch this out. You know, maybe I should just... I have one life left somehow. Yeah, I don't remember that being so quick. What a strange boss. So I kind of need to get close to him. Alrighty. So this is more of a practice run to get the pattern down. As you can see, I'm doing fantastic. So, unlike Mega Man 1 where you kind of want to keep your distance, in this one you gotta get up in his grill or else he'll just shut his eye. He'll get some shut-eye. Also, his eye appears in a slightly different place every time, so it's a little tricky. So they actually made this boss significantly harder, and they probably didn't mean to. They were like, oh, we slowed down the projectiles, it's easier. But, Mega Man is a large boy now, so, yeah. Large boy. I'm just great at this game. Alright, so now we're going to try it again with the little bit of Thunderbeam we have left. Maybe we'll have fun, you know? I doubt it, but if I run out of Thunderbeam, that's basically game over. And also I'm on my last life now, so, I remember writing his pattern on a piece of paper to beat him. Really? Because, I never had to do that, but I think the only reason I was able to memorize his pattern was because I was playing on 3DS, so I was able to make a save state and basically just replay the boss fights as many times as I needed. Yeah. But yeah, Mega Man being way larger just sucks. Oh, barely. And also, they removed a glitch from the original game where you could pause and unpause with Thunder Beam to just hit him a bunch of times. They removed that glitch. Ah! No, I didn't mean to shoot. My precious little ammo. Ah, I hate the large man. I'm getting mad at this large man. Oh, yeah, that used to be like the for sure easiest way to make that jump is just jump over those two. But now it's a toss-up. It's kind of like tricky. Just to give you an idea of how much slower this is. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. I got a good rhythm going, as a certain Shulk would say. So you want to jump after he shoots, but by that point you barely have enough time to hit him on your way up. Ugh. Okay, I have a good lead on him at least, so as long as I don't trade too many more times, we should be fine. Yeah, I'm running out of ammo. I really don't want to run out of ammo on this guy. Because doing him one health at a time is just not fun. Alright, we're fine. One more shot. Yeehaw! Victory. You know? We did it, guys. With one shot left. Oh my god. I'm gonna game over next map. And all of our precious points are going bye-bye. Alrighty. Luckily, they didn't put any enemies here to beat me up, so we're fine. Oh, wow. I thought, like, oh, they have more than one layer of background. No, they just kind of have a layer that just sits in the level geometry area. That's kind of sad. Ugh. See, normally that's a pretty safe bet to let that guy fly up to you and then shoot him, but, like, because Mega Man's taller, it kind of looks tight. That was tight. Alrighty. I'm being extra careful in this level because this level also has a pretty tough boss. Maybe not as tough as the last one. Oh! I didn't know the floor fell out there. Alright, we can't use this guy's weakness. This is the next best thing. Does more damage than my Buster. It used to not, I think. And then the floor falls out for some reason. Ow. Already. My last shot, I have to use it to kill that guy. I think that's the only weapon I have that can go straight down. Straight up and down, I should say. Mega Man just can't aim for some reason. The next best thing would be like Cutter or Bomb to go down. I'm sorry. I swear, I'm not used to this top item slot being something I have to actually click on. I've barely been using it because I forget that this is an item. Yeah, I'm out of cheese. It's so sad. But don't worry, we can get more here. Oh no. You can't pause the game when you have a magnet beam shot out. Yeah. He's fast. But I'm fatter. No, he's fast. Well, it's fine that we game over because we lose all those points. All that... I don't feel like reading numbers today. But it's okay. This is a groove. That's okay, because when you game over, you get all your weapon energy back. So the cheese has returned. We now have a good source of dairy. Dairy-free cheese? Is that a thing, dairy-free cheese? Because that just seems cursed to me. Yep. See, now level is over. So where's the pit here? Did they move it? Oh, hello. This is awkward. So he still takes knockback like in the original game, but not nearly as much, so it's kind of harder to cheese him. He's dead. So yeah, every Mega Man game has a tradition where at the end of the game you refight all the dudes. The main difference being, in this game you fight them throughout the end levels. In Mega Man 2 and 3, you get one level where you just do them one by one, and it's really tedious. Alrighty, I guess I need Thunder Beam. Oh yeah, pattern is way different from the original. In the original, my strat is always just throw one right in his face and then get him hit by the boomerang effect. Oh, where'd the sound on that guy go? That guy has sound in the original, like an explosion. Cheese upgraded. Alrighty, so yep, probably a good idea to have cheese for this room. I think you could probably just get every enemy in this room with one shot if you're good enough. Alrighty. Oh wow, imagine if you jump down there thinking you're gonna get a nice shortcut, and then you just get obliterated. Alrighty. Ow. I really need that health, so, that's not health. Uh-oh. Thought that was gonna be health. Oh no! They placed the enemies one pixel too far to the right. Alright, so Copy Mega Man is coming up, and this is a pretty tough boss fight, and I honestly have no advice. I have no idea how to make this boss fight any easier. So let's just hope that the developers of this version of the game screwed up and made it really easy, like they did with Fireman. I don't know if I've ever actually played this Wily Wars version of this boss fight. So this is new to me. I hope he's as tall as Mega Man 1. No. That'd be funny to be fighting short Mega Man. Let's see how he behaves. Oh. Okay, his jump is way different. Like, he can still jump faster than the player, but he jumps way higher now, so I have a feeling this isn't going to be as bad. Oh, wow, he doesn't go all the way to the... Okay, maybe he does. Oh, no, he does, yeah. He does go all the way. I was going to say, if he doesn't go all the way to the freaking left, that would make the boss fight way easier. Yes, I'm bullying guys for points because I lost all my points in that game over, and I'm sad. So when I first played this, my go-to weapon was fire. I don't know why. The tricky thing with this boss is if you switch weapons, he can switch weapons too. Yep. So, that's annoying. So you use a better weapon, he will use a better weapon. Well, I just made him jump in midair by abusing his AI pattern. You can do that with Woodman in Mega Man 2 as well, where you can make him jump twice. Or, well, with Woodman, you can do it as many times as you want. And like that, I guess fire does help. It does do more damage, but he also does more damage to you, so if you're just better at avoiding shots, then you'll be fine. I think. Alrighty. Yep. Oh god. Throw down chat. About to get beat up by Susie. I don't know why they're called Susie, but they are. Sorry, I need to read chat again. This is a really good chat system. You know, maybe I should have just played on my monitor over there, but I wanted to play on a CRT. Alrighty, it's okay, guys. We're almost to the end of the game. This is the second to last level. Oh, no health for me. So I'm glad we have Cheese Beam back now, because it is very useful. Oh no, the health. Alright. So we're just gonna go on a little walk. Oh. Guess not. We're going on a little run. Also, I just put 3 projectiles in the same place, and if you do that, you can't shoot anymore. You can only have 3 of these things on screen at once. So I've created a super lemon that goes through 2 enemies and still goes forward. Super lemon. Well, I just took a lot of damage in that room, so that's a problem. So yeah, my strategy... So those blocks... You can use super arm against this boss, but the blocks do not reappear after you die. So it really is a one and done thing, unless you want a game over. Alrighty. So I think there's only 4 of these guys left, so I'm gonna use that. Oh, there's only 1. What? I guess killing one with the brick in this version does more than 1 guy's worth of death on the health bar. I'm baffled. That was not supposed to end the fight. Also, the other thing is, if you remove those blocks, you have no way to dodge him. Which is a little inconvenient, you know? You know, just the slightest inconvenience to not be able to avoid a guy's damage. Alrighty, we're up. Yep. Gotta love those Sega Genesis sound effects. Alright, we are really gonna need some fire for this stage. Because this is the final level, and we are in final boss mode. Like, as much as I love cheese, cheese isn't so great against the final boss. So we're gonna use some cheese. Say goodbye to cheese, everyone. So sad. Cheese is going away. I would love to use bomb a little more before we have to end the game, because I'm just amazed at the discovery that bomb is good now, but... Unfortunately, I think we're just about done with enemies. Oh, I'm done for trying to distribute weapon use. I forgot that this game has an item that only appears once in the Mega Man series, as far as I'm aware, and it's here. It's an item that refills all your health and weapon energy if you pick it up. So you might be asking, why wouldn't you pick it up? Because spikes. And spikes are scary. Yeehaw! We did it! The item is mine. Oh, I guess I could have used that platform. This is the last time we'll ever need this item, so... Doesn't matter that we don't have full. Alrighty, so now we're gonna fight the last 4 of the boss refights. Bro. Yeah, it's time for the last 4 boss. The last 4 boss refights, I should say. I don't remember who's first. I think it's Bomb Man, so I'm gonna equip fire. I could be wrong. Oh, it was. Wow. I'm not old yet. So, we do need fire for the final boss, but there is one last ammo pickup. So, we'll be fine. I hope we're fine, at least. Alrighty, Fireman. We're going to use ice. We never got to use his weakness in the first fight. Wow. You thought he was easy before. Jesus, he's washed. Ow. I say as I take a bunch of damage from him, but he's washed, like, bro. That second fight used to be basically just a health check. Like, you need this much health to pass. Yes! Oh, that was sick. No damage Iceman run. Now Gutsman is going to crumble before a good Hyper Bomb. Did I hit him? No. Oh. Oh! I swear you can make that normally. Oh, man! He got us! He got us good, even. You know, kudos, Gutsman. You did it. I think we're fighting Fireman. Nope. Oh, man, I have to use my stuff again. You know what? We're gonna do it. Hard... Dude, Bomb Man should not be harder than Fireman. Like, bro, they literally put him first in the boss order. Well, I lost half of my health to Bomb Man. If you guys show this to anyone, you better not complain about my Bomb Man fight, bro. So yeah, the strat in this one is just jump a little bit forward every time he shoots. Wow, it's not... Let's see if we can do no damage Electman again. So in the original game, you actually spawn in the room before the teleporter, so you can just get another life again, and the weapon restore. Uh-oh. Am I... I just have Iceman's number or something. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we should just use the Buster against this guy. Yeah, you can... Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh my gosh, he almost got us, guys. I have 4 lives, so we're fine. And, I just remembered that the item pickups don't respawn upon death in this game. Oh, maybe they do upon death. They just don't when, going back to a previous room. So I have no health, so I'm just gonna crapshoot this one. Interesting thing about this boss is that he doesn't have invincibility frames, so you can just shoot him as many times as you want. For some reason, my B button's not working. Oh no, it's working. It's just this game added a thing where there's a delay between your shots for some reason. Like in the original game, you can shoot once every other frame. In this game, you can't shoot very fast. Like I'm mashing right now. It is not very fast at all. Yeah. And yep, the item restore didn't respawn, so I'm only going to use fire against the first phase then. Just to conserve it a little, hopefully. Yay. No damage first phase? Okay. Normally I either go for Cutter or just Buster for this. Oh, wow. They slowed his shots way down. Okay, I was like, oh, I'm in for the toughest fight of the game here. And then slow shots. So, oh well. I guess we beat Mega Man 1, guys. Let's just defeat him with a Buster just for old time's sake. Cool guys don't look at their followers. They just let them bow. That is why Mega Man is cool. He's not. That's a lot of points. Too bad I game overed, so I don't really have that many. Alrighty. And we reached the credits. They made the music way faster in this version. I hate it. Don't do that. Game developers, don't speed up your music. It's bad. So yeah. I guess they just left this cutscene untouched when they were redoing the graphics because this looks exactly the same as the NES one. Not exactly, but come on, guys. He could have done better with the graphics on this. Yep. Maybe they just made the music faster so they could make the credits shorter. But, like, it was pretty short anyway, so I don't know what they were thinking. Yep, that sure is a real sunset. Oh, come on! They didn't even make the sunset in this version. The sunset in the original version. I hate this game. Bad game. Oh, he didn't take off his helmet. I hate this version. Bad game. 0 out of 10. Not worth it. If you see this in stores, run. Yeah, that... Oh, no, he does. He just way later. Ah, yes, it's Dr. Wright and Rowe. Alrighty, you know, they did it, you know. They didn't make the sunset, though. It just fades out. It looked glitchy in the original game, sure, but come on. You can fade. You can have the sunset. Alrighty. So that's Mega Man 1. We are going to save our game. Oh, it doesn't. Did it? Licensed by Retrobit. Wow, they added that so they could brag that they got a license. Alrighty. I guess we're just back to the title screen. Alright, we're going to take a quick break. And then chat, you are going to vote. Are we playing Mega Man 2 or 3 next? Alrighty. I'm taking a quick break, and I will be back. See ya. Oh, I should probably read chat before I go instead of after, because the people who are chatting right now will probably leave while I'm on break. What about Furry Man? Who? I don't remember that Mega Man boss. I guess Slash Man. Alright, he's in 7, so we're not seeing him today. Got a lot of games to go. Alrighty, break time. Alrighty, I'm back. That was a short break. I thought it would need longer, but I'm fine now. So, yeah, I'm back. let's get the game back. Yeehaw! You guys like my gamer chair? Looks like an old sweatshirt. Yeah, now that, now we've had a moment, I appreciate the box now. A little more than I did a few minutes ago. It is irritating. It doesn't have the Sega Genesis banner on the side. I don't actually have any real Sega Genesis boxes. This is my only boxed Genesis game, actually. It's not even like a real one. Oh! I didn't even see that, but... Alright, guys, it's gonna blow your mind. There is a reversible alternate cover on the back. So if you want the ugly cover, you do you, man. Like, I like the original cover better, but, Control of the planet is at... I can't rate this right now, okay? They made new art for the... back of it. Like, I don't think this was art from the original. I could be wrong. I just find that weird. And I do not feel like reading the synopsis on the back. Maybe we'll do a dramatic manual reading later. Maybe. If you're lucky. If you did your homework and brushed your teeth, we maybe will do a manual reading later. But right now, I'm playing the game. Alright, so the votes are in. Which game are we playing next? Mega Man, Mega Man 2, or Mega Man 3? And I say... we have one vote in chat, and it's 2. So we're playing 2, guys. Wow, funny how that works. Democracy at its finest. One person says 2, and then that's how it goes. Democracy's a sham anyway. So yeah, yeah, this inner box is fine. I don't like the outer box very much, and a lot of the stuff it comes with isn't too cool. Like, and this is all stuff that was, like, slipped in with the regular box anyway. And the trading cards, they didn't even have room for this in the fancy box they had, so they just threw this in the box with every... And it's like, bro, come on. Come on, you couldn't fit that in the box? Let's actually take a look at this junk. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on. Yeah. Alright, we got some, Oh, I can't even get these out. I don't understand how these... Alright. Caveman Bray has evolved. Alright, so these are collector's cards. I don't think these are random. I think there's one set that everybody gets. So, not collectible at all. You just either have the set or you don't. So the individual cards don't mean anything. Okay, so card number 1 is Mega Man. This loser. He has info. Here's his driver's license, if you need to steal that for your own nefarious purposes. Alright. It's like, it gives you a little blurb about their power levels and stuff, and their freaking tragic backstory. We got Proto Man here, cool kid. Then we have Metal Man. So, those are the only main characters, really. So the rest of these are just everyone's favorite Robot Masters, I guess. Alright, so of the ones we've killed, we have Cheese Man here. Cheese Man, everyone's favorite. Here's his license. Do what you will with that. And then we have a Cut Man. Like, everyone loves Cut Man, apparently. I didn't realize Cut Man had fans. Then we have Guts Man. You can't have a set of Mega Man characters without Guts Man. And then the rest of these are guys we haven't seen yet, so that's splendid. Alright, so slipping these back in their case. It's not that I don't want to ruin them. It's like, hey, I paid $80 for these guys. I'm never gonna take these out of the package again, but hey, let me have this. Alrighty. That's enough dilly-dally. I don't feel like looking at the rest of the stuff. He lies. He wants to read the manual. I already showed off the sticker book. It's lame. And, of course, they have, like, 100 billion special thanks in here. Just gotta thank all the people. And, yeah. It's a manual. I don't know what I expected. The screenshots are pretty crappy quality, but all the sprite graphics are fine. And yeah, I won't let you look at this. This is mine. I earned this, you know? I'm gonna read some fine literature here, guys. Yeah, I'm not reading. There's so much text in here. Oh my god. Oh, and also, halfway through the manual, they have it in Japanese. Because I don't know why. Like, the rest of this is all English, like, but they decided to make half the manual Japanese. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty big manual anyway, so not like I mind. I'm not salty. Alright, so one person voted, and they said Mega Man 2, so we're playing Mega Man 2. We're not going to beat the whole thing tonight, because I'm tired. Oh yeah, I should probably let you see the game. Perfect. In the year of 20XX, Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. Not really, but however, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. So, Wily has 8 new boys now, so we're gonna have to do something about that. I don't know how Dr. Wily got away after the last game. Like, he was bowing down to us, you know? He was like, "Your omnipotence, have mercy." But I guess he got away somehow, and now we gotta do it all again. Gotta defeat all his guys and then beat him up. Yeah, alrighty. I'm trying to see if there's any other cool things to show off. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize this. Yeah, I didn't realize this, but the front cover on the collector's edition packaging, the lenticular looking thingy, it comes out of the package, and then the intro plays again. Then you have more. Look, it's Proto Man. I'm so glad that works on camera. I don't know why I was thinking this would not work on camera. And then we have Metal Man. So we got Mega Man, Proto Man, Metal Man, Cut Man. Yeah, they put Cut Man in here. I didn't know Cut Man had a fan base, dude. I didn't know people were like, "Yeah, Cut Man. Yeah, Cut Man." Yeah. Jeez. It's him. Look at him. Okay, there's 3 of him. Wait, no, there's only 2. It's just something weird's going on. I don't understand lenticular carts. And that's it. So they only had 5 cards, and one of them is Cut Man. Wait, so there's no Mega Man 3 boss on here. There's only there's 2 for Mega Man 1, 1 for Mega Man 2, and then Mega Man and Proto Man. Ah, confusing. Alrighty. So we are going to play Mega Man 2 until I get bored. And as you can tell by the fact that I'm playing with lenticular freaking cards, already getting close. So say your goodbyes now if you're not on board for Mega Man teleporting like that. Alrighty. New set of bosses, you know. Alrighty. New cast of characters. Alrighty. Who should we beat up first? You know? I'm pretty indifferent. As long as nobody picks Heatman, we're fine. You know? Heatman is the Iceman of this game. The irony. Actually, I do mind. There are quite a few stages in this game where I'm like, I am not playing that first. You know? I think every Mega Man game has like at least one of those, and then like this one has like 3 bosses that are just like, no, I'm not playing that guy first. Yeah. Let me see if I can get all of these little goodies back in the pack. Just the regular package, not the collector's package. While chat votes on which guy we're gonna beat up first. And if chat doesn't vote, then we're gonna do something really lame. So maybe get your ballots in, you know, go to the polls, you know. Your vote matters. You know? No matter what they tell you on TV. Oh man, they cheaped out. Look. This looks like an envelope that you can, like, fold closed, right? But it doesn't actually have a slot to slot this into. Like, it just goes all the way up. So, it doesn't actually fold closed. Which is honestly better, because I'd probably ruin it. And, it says power up on the other side. No idea why. Oh, it's a reference to Mega Man powered up on the PlayStation Portable. Let me grab that real quick. That's a stretch, probably. They probably didn't even remember that this exists, but Mega Man powered up. It's a PSP version of Mega Man 1. And it's cool. It has random stuff like letting you play as all the bosses, including Cutman. Yes, the fan favorite. Oh. Alright, sorry. I'm having a hard time putting this back. Oh god. This was a mistake. Yes, I did it. Back on the shelf it goes, never to be grabbed again, because I don't even have a PSP. I just wanted the game. Darn it. Darn my PSP needs. If only Sega made the PSP. What a world would that be? What a world, you know? Imagine a world where Sega made the PSP. Oh my god, where would we be? The Sega PSP. Like, it's exactly the same. The only difference is it's called the Sega PSP. Alright, let me just get this back in here. I can't. This was a pain in the butt to get out of there. Now I'm putting it back in. Yeah, this is never coming out again. Unless I need to remember exactly which number my copy is, because I don't remember already. Oh, cool. These little tabs to keep the manual in place haven't been bent down, so the manual just kind of rolls around in here. Oh! I didn't even take a look at that. There is a poster in here. Or, oh no, it's an ad. It's an ad for something. Weird, I thought this was supposed to come with like a Mega Man poster, but I don't see one. Maybe they were cutting costs, I don't know. But we have some sort of advertisement thing. I'm not showing the whole thing, because free advertising, boo. Boo! Alrighty. Nobody in chat voted on which boss we're doing next. So, I was stalling for so long. I was like, guys, please vote. And no one voted. Alright, so now we are going to go to... I have to think about this one, because I don't remember where I want to go. I didn't think I'd have to make this decision. We're going Woodman, screw it. Do we? Do we go Woodman? Ah, I'm so conflicted. You know what? So the bosses I wouldn't mind doing are Woodman, Crashman, Flashman, Airman, and Bobbleman. I'll do Crashman, because I never start with Crashman. It's just a weird level. Just a really weird level, so I usually don't start with it. Oh god, my controls are different now. Why are my controls different? So apparently when you beat a game, they just reset the default controls. So you know what? We're going to play with the default controls now. They're fine. It's just pauses on the A button for some reason. So you're playing with B and C. I guess they just wanted B to be shoot no matter what you do. I swear I heard the music skip there. That was weird. Wow, my audio is really delayed all of a sudden. Huh. I think there might be something wrong with my audio setup, guys. Oh god, I missed a cycle. Yeah. Hope the audio isn't this delayed for everyone out there. I missed it again. Alright, okay, concentration. Gonna make it this time. Yeah, this is a really weird stage. I don't know why. It feels strange. I think it's the music. It's just a strange vibe. you know? But I am vibing, you know? It's a strange vibe, but it's a vibe. So yeah. Mega Man 2 is kind of like the game that's got the series going, financially at least, from what I can tell. Yeah. Like, this is like the game where, like, my dad freaking played this game, and I'm like, what? Dad played Mega Man? Ah. Oh, look at those platforms that do nothing. Ooh, did you see that day to night transition? That was sick. I can already tell they put more effort into the backgrounds of this than the Mega Man 1 levels. Oh yeah, on the screen, you guys can't tell, but on my CRT it looks like it's snowing on the screen. Or raining or something. But that's just the noise from the RF video. Yeah, you guys are looking at component video and I'm looking at RF. Because life isn't fair and we can't all have component video. So I'm going to cheese this guy. I'm going to keep going until he spawns on the side of the screen that I want him to. He's not gonna. Alright. I'll just take a hit. You know, take one for the team of birds. You see, what I would like is for him to come from the right side, because then he just drops the egg straight down to the bottom. And I forgot there was an E-tank there. It's okay, because we can just drop down. I'm contemplating this jump. Yep, I got it. That jump is annoying, because if you miss, yeah, it's not fun. I guess I'm basically just holding up on this part, so I'm just gonna read chat. Like, there really is no strategy. Look, I even dodged that one! Aw, we've lost a viewer. This is so sad. Well, I'm almost done anyway. Yay! We're at the boss. Oh, yeah. I don't have any weapons again. This is so sad. It's him. So yeah, Crashman? He does a lot of damage, but his pattern's pretty simple. He jumps whenever you shoot. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Good job. Good boss. Ow. Ow. Yeah, there's not much to say here. It's a really easy boss. I don't think there was anything quite this easy in Mega Man 1. Like, sure, a lot of bosses could die really quickly if you had their weakness, but I don't even have this guy's weakness. And it takes forever. That's the annoying part. Like, I'm doing like 1 damage at a time here, but not challenged in the slightest. And so yeah, Mega Man 2 bad. You heard it here. Like, I know this is the popular one, but it's not perfect. Let's just say that. You know, it's a product of the times. So yeah. Yay! We did it! We defeated Crashman. And now we get to read. Very slowly. Oh, that's it. Alright, we're gonna do Flashman next. Because this weapon works on him. And this is usually the one I start on just because it's really easy. But this game has another element that makes choosing a route a little tricky. There are, instead of Magnet Beam, we have 3 items called Item 1, 2, and 3. And they are used for mobility. Very useful. But you get them from defeating bosses. They just give you a special weapon and then Item 1, 2, or 3. And you get Item I think you get item 2 from Airman. You get item 3 from someone. I don't know the other two. But it makes routing a little more complicated, and I don't really have a route that I do every time I play this game. Like, I usually slightly change it. But like I said, there are certain bosses where I'm like, it's a bad idea. Never start on that guy. Oh, wow. I just completely blanked out here. I just didn't remember that I have this item. Also, the wall pattern is way more simple than it was in the original game. Oh wow, it does not help against the enemy at all. And by now you can probably tell there's something wrong with my audio. It's really delayed. Did I get an item from... No, I didn't. I swear that Crashman gave you item 3 or something, but I guess not. Guess I misremembered. Oh well. Or they changed it. Probably not. Oh no. Can I get under him? Nope. It's okay though, because we only got hit by one of his shots and not his gigantic weight. Alright. I don't need that. Ow. Worth it. Yeah. Yeah, this game sort of started the thing where items use a lot more energy now on average, so it's a little trickier to get use out of some of the worse items. Like Crash Bomb, like you kind of need it to destroy these walls, but you don't really want to waste a whole crash shot on a normal enemy because it's so slow and it's and you need to memorize which enemies are weak to it because it's just each shot is so valuable. Like, look at this. I barely used it. I only used that on walls, basically, and tried once on an enemy, and it didn't work. And I already feel like I don't have enough to defeat the boss. And... they didn't make Crash Bomb better. They made Hyper Bomb better, but not Crash Bomb. Alright. Picking favorites much? So yeah, this is not going well. And I'm already out of Crash Bomb. I don't want to make it sound like I hate Mega Man 2, but I hate Mega Man 2. Yeah, Mega Man 2 is not my favorite. A lot of people are like, Mega Man 2, greatest game ever. And I'm just like, you're a boomer. You grew up with this game, so of course you're going to say it's the best thing ever. So you might be wondering what this is. This is an E-Tank, refills all your health. It's good. Try it sometime. But the thing about E-Tanks is you can only hold 4, and they're kind of rare to pick up in levels. Wow, this guy used to take a lot more damage from the Mega Buster. They're just trying to make the game harder, you know? I did it. But yeah, in the original game, E-Tanks reset when you game over. And that is really annoying, so it's usually more useful to use them than to die, because when you run out of lives, your E-Tanks go away. That sucks, because they're really useful. They kind of... Honestly, they kind of let you cheese most of this game's harder boss fights. Because like, oh no, I'm about to die. No, it's okay, I have an E-Tank. And then you can just you just cheese them. Yep, see, there it is, item 3. So I guess you get them from Flashman and not Crashman. Excuse me for getting the names mixed up, but you know, I don't care, bro. I got item 3, you know, I'm living good. So, I think with item 3 and item, whatchamacallit. Yeah, with the 2 items we got from Flashman, I think we're good to play Quickman stage, which is actually one of the harder ones. But I just want to get it out of the way. Lean Man, he is addicted to illegal drugs. Yeah, it sounds like a great boss. I guess if any of these bosses would be addicted to illegal drugs, it would be Quickman, but they'd probably be steroids. Quick. Yep. Oh, they destroyed the song. What did they do to it? It's so slow and... Ugh, I don't like this version of the song at all. I did not mean to use Crash. Yeah. I love when the sound effects don't load. So I only have Crash Bomb and Time Stopper, which are the most situational items. Time Stopper is a one use. You use it and it stops time for a set amount of time. And in this stage, it's useful because the stage is... Okay, you'll see, I'll just fall down. It has these. These kill you in one hit, and you have to run away. I made it. There's a lot more of them. I don't really need Crash Bomb too bad. I don't even know if Crash Bomb works against this boss. I think it's his secondary weakness, but I could be wrong. I remember weaknesses in this game based on who's not weak to Metal Man's weapon. Everyone else, I have no clue what their weaknesses are. I'm just like, alright, who's weak to Metal Man's weapon and who's not? Because Metal Man's weapon is pretty oppressive in this game. There's just so many not very good weapons, and then there's Metal Blade. Oh god, oh god. Made harder by the fact that I'm slightly fatter now. This is... I don't like this. I'm making it look easy, but... You have to memorize this. Like, if you don't know exactly what the next screen looks like before you even fall, then, you die. When I said I made this look easy, I wasn't trying to be sassy. I'm just like, yeah, like, on anyone's first playthrough, they're gonna die like 100 times there. Even if you've seen the screens before, it's still pretty tight. And so, that's why they let you use Time Stopper to stop the lasers, but, if you do that, then, you won't have Time Stopper for the boss. And, so you're like, oh, cool, I can stop time and then, defeat the boss without him moving like you would with the Iceman weapon. No. This Time Stopper just removes half his health. That's all it does. And that's kinda lame. So what I do is I fight him, I fight him with Crash Bomb until I get him to half health, and then just stop time, you know? Just travel through time, you know? That's simple. He stopped. And that's it, we win, you know? You know what? I'll let you get a hit in, you know? I feel bad. You know, I can't just... I'm sorry, I can't just beat up a poor, innocent man like that, you know? He's gotta get a hit in, you know? That's it, but, yeah, he can kick your ass if you don't have a delete half his health button. Which is kind of lame. You know, maybe I shouldn't play this right after playing Mega Man 1 because it just highlights all the ways this game went back from Mega Man 1. Because, honestly, Mega Man 2 is still a pretty good game. I do enjoy Mega Man 2. But, I think Mega Man 1 has some elements that people don't give it merit for. I mean, it has some merit that people don't give it credit for. That's what I'm trying to say. Alrighty. We have Quick Boomerang, so the place to go now would be Metal Man stage. This is also a stage. Usually I start on this one because the weapon Metal Man gives you is crazy powerful. And that's fun to abuse. And, yeah, any playthrough of this game you'll see by anyone makes heavy use of Metal Blade. And also, very easy E-Tank down here. I don't know why they even bothered. It's this movement in Mega Man is nowhere near as demanding as other games. It's a pretty simplistic game, so E-Tanks like that just feel like free. I guess that's why I don't really like E-Tanks, because whenever you get one, it just feels like, oh, I had the right item in the right place, or I just got it for free. Alrighty. And that's that section. Not much to say about that. It's just enemies appear out of the ground and out of the roof. The fun thing is they won't appear exactly where you're standing, so if you stand still, they won't attack you. I have item 3, right? Item 3 is the one item that will not get me up here. So, goodbye life. Not in that way. Goodbye life in Minecraft. So this stage looks a lot like the original. They just added some bricks in the background and made the gears more colorful. But yeah, this looks a lot like the original Mega Man 2. Don't know why I felt the need to mention that. It's just... Oh yeah, I didn't even shout out the new weapon we got. Quick Boomerang. This is alright, if only because it doesn't use very much ammo. Like, it's such an underwhelming weapon, but it doesn't use ammo, so you can feel free to experiment on what enemies it works against, what enemies it doesn't. Also, if you hold down the button, it has auto-fire, which is pretty cool. It's just really slow auto-fire. And also, like the Mega Buster, they made it so you can no longer shoot every other frame. I really want that A-Tank, but I already have 3, so I'll pass. So yeah, a Quick Boomerang can kill these guys. The Buster can't, so that's good. Yep. I just think, in general, the special weapons are worse than they were in the first game, and then you randomly have Metal Blade, which just destroys everything. Including bosses, like, it does so much damage against so many bosses that sometimes you're better off using Metal Blade than the boss's actual weakness. Yeah, I don't understand the philosophy behind Metal Blade's game design. Alrighty. That was the boss. Normally there's actually a boss fight there, but I had his weakness, so I could just take his hits and punch him repeatedly in the gut. Feels good, right? No, not really. Get equipped with Metal Blade. Yes. Do we get a message from Dr. Light? Nope, we don't. Alright. So, the boss that's actually weak against Metal Blade is Bubble Man, but, basically, you could... Basically, Woodman, Flashman... Especially Flashman, because Crash Bomb's such a bad weapon. Yeah, Woodman, Flashman, and Metal Man himself dies in 2 hits from his own weapon, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, Quickman is immune to it, I think, and so is Heatman. Maybe Airman. No, I think Airman is just really hard to hit him with Metal Blade because its projectile size is really large. Also, someone in chat is buffering. That's so sad. I would help, but no one else is gonna play it except this one person, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I think it's a you problem. Like, get it checked out. Maybe my stream's too high quality for you. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna do Bubble Man, but then we're gonna take a detour and do Airman after that instead of doing Heatman. Because Airman's stage has an item I really want. Yeah. We're gonna blow up this guy, and then take a detour. Yep, these guys. I remember these guys being a lot more annoying. The trick is, they will not attack you as long as there is a frog on screen. So if you get a situation like this, you win, you know? He's not gonna move at all, or attack, because there's a frog on screen. His only attack is spitting more frogs at you, so I guess they didn't want to flood the screen with frogs. But if they all fall down, or you shoot them all, he'll shoot more. Okay, the Bubble Man song was a song, when I first played Mega Man 2 on the Wii Virtual Console, my dad, who was in the room, was like, oh, I know this song. Like, he couldn't remember most of the game at all, but when he heard the song, immediately he knew. Oh yeah, I played Mega Man 2. Oh, and here's our new friend Metal Blade. So, it has the same effect that Quickman's weapon has, where it takes 5 hits for the weapon meter to drain 1 bar. But it's also oppressively powerful. You can aim it in more than one direction. You can have like 3, 4... You can have 3 of these on screen at one time. This weapon is just way too powerful compared to every other weapon in the game. And with how much damage you can do in a short amount of time with these, like, look, it goes through small enemies. Like, oh my god, this thing has everything. The one thing is, its hitbox is actually really large. And, so that should be a good thing, right? It's actually not. Because with people like these, it's sometimes the big hitbox will bounce off of their armor, even though it looks like you should be hitting the weak spot. So this stage is supposed to be tricky, I guess, but water stages in this game generally control pretty good, so... It was a little bit harder in the original because you had a lot more upward momentum when you jumped. In this, you start falling as soon as you let go of the jump button. Which is, I guess they made the game control a little more like 3. And so parts like that, which used to be kind of tricky, are now not. See. And also, I think the weird thing about these enemies is if you kill them, at least in the original game, they don't reappear when you respawn from a checkpoint. Like, you think, oh, I died, I have to fight that guy again. But no, he just doesn't come back. Foul creature! Like, see, we don't even need the normal weapon anymore. We have Metal Blade. So maybe I'll just turn off Metal Blade to make the game more fun. So I actually see some of the other weapons. Like, okay, I'm going to try to utilize Flash Stopper here. See, normally we have these crabs falling from the sky, but now that they're frozen, they just kind of hang out up there. Bye-bye! Up! Damn. So let's see if the boss comes back. The mini-boss, that is. Nope. Ah, they kept that. That was nice of them. They kept the boss not coming back. Alrighty. You won't believe me, but my C button didn't register right. You don't have to believe me, because I know it is. This is by definition John's. But, you know. Alrighty, Frogman. That was embarrassing because, like, I died right in front of the boss door. It was right there. So yeah, Flash Stopper really isn't useful anymore because I used it once. Oh, that's cool. It only hits him once though. Like, that looks like it should be hitting him a bunch of times. Like, let's stick it on the wall. No. Is he just immune to it? Yeah. He's... Oh, I'm just killing the little frogs he has. So yeah, Crash Man's weapon is just a victim of using too much ammo and being way too slow. I don't like it. And you'd think it would be super powerful, but then it just doesn't damage certain enemies. So it's like, oh no. And also, in Mega Man 2, if you hit an enemy directly with it... Let me just demonstrate. On a frog. No, the crabs, damn it. I need to make one reappear. No. He's gone for good. I guess they don't come back. Sad. The crab population has been decimated. But basically, if you hit an enemy directly with Crash Bomb, the bomb doesn't explode. It only explodes when you hit a wall or you hit an enemy that isn't damaged by it. I think, anyway. So yeah, the roof here is problematic because you can jump high enough to just kill yourself, so make sure you're paying attention. So yeah, Quick Command's weapon does 2 damage against Bubble Man, or you can use Metal Blade and just, you know, just don't play the game anymore, you know? Why are you playing video games, dude? Just use the Metal Blade. Yeah, he's dead. See, he's dead. I know I say it's oppressive, even though, like, Metal Blade in the... in the first game, you had bosses that would die in, like, 3 hits to weapons. You had multiple bosses. Like, Electman would die in 3 hits, Iceman died in 3 hits, and... that's actually it. Cutman died in 2 hits, though. So, you know... But in this game, it's just less fun, you know, when you just get one weapon that decimates everything, and then the rest of them are kind of like, it works against the boss, I guess. That's so... Bubbles' weapon works pretty well against Heatman, but we're going to go to Airman stage. Because Airman stage has item 2 after you beat it, and that is basically required to beat Heatman stage. It's not actually required, but I do not have the patience for Heatman stage without item 2. Oh wow, I like what they did with the graphics of this place, you know? I don't like some things about the Wily Wars, graphics-wise, but I like what they did with this stage. It looks nice. Mainly because the original stage was nice. But these guys used to teleport in when you were... But now they just pop in. They don't have the fade-in teleport animation anymore, and that's kind of sad. Because that was a cool thing. They just teleport in, like, what? And now they're just popping. And these cloud guys are mean. They're annoying because if you miss this cycle, you do have to wait a while before you get a second chance. But besides that, they're not hard. Okay. Eggs. So it's like, oh, okay. So you gotta hit the egg before it lands so that the birds don't attack you, right? No, just use Metal Blade. So normally it's a pretty tricky enemy. Or you could use Metal Blade. Oh no, I hate this game. These birds are supposed to be behind the clouds, not in front of them. And so this, not just an element of graphics, but an element of level design is now moot. Because they didn't program the layer right. See, these clouds are in the foreground. Oh, no. Only Mega Man is in the background, not his lemons. So I guess the enemies don't appear in the background either. Maybe they just saw that in the original game and was like, oh, that's really annoying. Let's fix that. I don't think I can make this. I was right. Alrighty. We're back. I do like the little railing graphic they added for that part. Where there's these little railings. Yeah, so... Normally the timing would be slightly different on this part. Because they teleport in instead of... Fate just popping in. This little foreground railing. That's a cool use of the foreground. Like, you know, Mega Man 2 and especially 3 barely used foreground. Like, forget, Mega Man 3 actually has no foreground tiles. Like, maybe one in the entire game. And, I think Mega Man 3, yeah, it used, like, one foreground tile. And, that was a shame because I think foreground tiles are a great way to do graphics. Like you're on the Nintendo, you can't do very much with graphics, so you got to use every tool you have. Yet I'm resisting the urge to use Metal Blade because I would like to play the game and not decimate everything. Oh yeah, more foreground. Cool cracked old Windows to imply that the boss is really mad at Windows. I don't blame him. Like, I've been using Linux for, like, almost a year now, bro. Hate Windows. Bad joke, sorry. Yeah, I don't have his weakness, but his weakness is the Woodman Leaf Shield. But it's, as you're about to see, it's really hard to hit this boss with weapons like that. Like, the Mega Buster is kind of the best thing to use because he can shoot between his tornadoes. Everything else just kind of bounces off his tornadoes a lot. Let me find out. Does Metal Blade damage him? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Because every time a Metal Blade does damage against someone, it's like, oh, that's another boss that's useless against this weapon. And I got him. It was easy as peasy. We did it, guys. We defeated the washing machine. And now we get Air Shooter. I don't know why they didn't make the text faster. I would have liked that. Message from Dr. Light. Item 2 completed. And that's all you need to know. God. Alrighty. I think I have time to beat the last 2 Robot Masters, and then I'm done. Alrighty. So, we're gonna go here. There he is. Drop down from space. What did they do to the song? I'm not one of those people that's like, Mega Man 2 is the best music ever. But, still, I don't like what they did with the music in this one. I think I think they grossly misunderstood the original tracks. You know what might be fun? It might be fun to redo the Mega Man 2 tracks in this game, just for fun. To hear how else they could have sounded on the Sega Genesis. Because I don't like this at all. Yeah. Alrighty, what weapons work? Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a new weapon, Bubble. Yeah, there's a reason I didn't shout it out. It's not the best weapon. At the very least, it's another weapon that doesn't chew through ammo very fast. So, you do have a chance to experiment with this weapon and find what works and doesn't. It's not like Crash Bomb where it's not worth the effort. And it's not a worthless weapon, it's just kind of situational. Basically only against enemies right above you, and then floor enemies. And then there's guys it doesn't work on, like screw it, Metal Blade. There are enemies who are immune to Metal Blade, but I feel like there's way less of them than enemies that are immune to the other weapons. Oh. See, for example, there, I wouldn't have had to wait that guy out if I had Metal Blade, because I would just be able to aim straight up. Yeah. Yeah, I think the best comparison for the Metal Blade, if we're talking other video games, would be something like the Scorch Shot in Team Fortress 2, where it has just way too many upsides for a downside that doesn't really matter. I just find it funny that the downside of Metal Blade is a freaking good thing. It's the fact that the hitboxes are too big. It's like, wow. Oh, boo-hoo. It's too easy to hit things with your weapon. Boo-hoo. Oh, I don't have to wait here. I can just blow up this wall with Crash Bomb. I forgot I had it because it's not a great weapon. So the other cool thing is these walls stay broken after, oh, I despawned the Crash Bomb, but yeah, these walls stay broken after you die and respawn. Does Crash Bomb work against you guys? Oh, cool, it actually penetrates them. Neat. But, if it sticks to a wall, penetrating is worse because then it sticks to a wall and then doesn't do anything. And then you can't switch weapons or shoot until it explodes. Because for some reason you can only have one on screen at a time. And this is why you want item 2, because item 2 is a jet board, basically. This pattern is very long, very tedious, and you die if you mess it up. So, just save yourself the trouble and use item 2. Like, alright. Mega Man 1 had the Iceman stage, which kind of had that really tricky section, but this is way worse. This is not fun at all. Like, there's... Yeah, let me just memorize hundreds of blocks real quick. Yeah. I think I have done that section before, and it isn't god-awful. Like, they do kind of repeat patterns a lot, but it's annoying. And now we have Air Shooter. I never even shouted out Air Shooter, because it's alright, but once again, it chews through too much ammo, so you don't really feel like you can experiment with this at all. And I think Air Shooter is strong against Crashman, who is the one we started on, so we didn't get to see it in his boss fight. But that's okay, because that's Crashman, and you know no one likes him. I say that, that's just unanimous, no one likes Crashman. I don't know if that's true. Hey, Ben surprised, apparently there's Cutman fans. Alrighty, so we are going to fight Heatman. And this is... It's a shame that he's in such a difficult stage that you basically need a certain item for, because it's not a hard boss at all. At least when you have the pattern down. Let's see if I got the skill to pay the bill. Yeah, so... Oh, they slowed it down, so it's even easier. Thanks. Yeah, normally he can at least catch you out off guard, because when you hit him, he will then do this heat move, where he dashes at you. And besides that, the only other thing he does is shoot these. But he can catch you off guard, because the timing with which he does his heat move is random. Like, he'll either wait a long time or he'll, like, do it immediately. And when he does it immediately, he can really catch you off guard. But, yeah. The problem is, he didn't catch me off guard because they slowed down his heat move. It used to be pretty quick. That's a shame. Maybe there was some limitation with the game engine where they couldn't have things move as quickly as they did in the NES games. Which I'm saying, oh, wow. You're working on a more powerful machine, but you can't do the things the old one was doing. So sad. Item 1. Yay. So item 1 is debatably the best one. At least for basic mobility. You can have like 3 of them on screen at the same time. And you place them... It's like a magnet beam, basically. It just stays there. Alrighty. So we are going to do Woodman's stage, and then I'm done for the night. That's it. You know? Hello. I'm streaming Mega Man. And I'm doing it in Woodman's stage. Alright, this sounds alright. I can get behind this. They didn't completely ruin this song. I guess. I don't like how the bass sounds, but, you know, maybe I just don't like things. See, here I'm trying to play with a normal weapon because I want to have fun, but at any time I could press Metal Blade and just make the game not fun. I could be like, oh, this enemy's tricky? Alright, let me just one-shot it with Metal Blade. With my frickin' basically infinite ammo Metal Blade that shoots in all directions and has no downsides besides the hitbox being too big. I just can't reiterate enough. Metal Blade, kind of bad for level design. I kind of think the same thing of Rush in Mega Man 3. I like Rush, he's cute, but it really defeats the purpose of platforming when you always have just a high jump free card. And then it gets worse when you get Rush Jet. Like, honestly, I think if Mega Man 3 had a longer development cycle like the devs wanted, we might not have seen Rush at all. Like, Rush might have just been cut from the game. Does Air Shooter work on this guy? Because it sure doesn't work on Woodman. Alright, it doesn't. See, that's the problem. You know, you're like, oh, does Air Shooter work? And then it's like, alright, I'm just going to use Metal Blade. And then it's like, oh, it works. There's a way to, like, kill that guy without taking a bunch of damage, but I don't feel like it. Yeah, imagine being such a coward. Just one by one shooting him from back there. Ow. Maybe I'll just jump over his attacks. What other special weapons work on this guy? Oh, a new weapon here. This is Atomic Fire. It is an early concept for a charge shot, which is a mechanic in later Mega Man games. Oh, cool. I don't know how much damage it really did to him, but cool. It's a cool concept, but unlike the charge shot in later Mega Man games, this one just takes way too long to charge and takes up way too much ammo. You see a pattern here with the Mega Man 2 weapons? And this game, compared to some of the future Mega Man games, still has better weapons. Like, Mega Man 3 is even worse with weapons just not being very good. Like, it's just such a shame that they got the weapons right in the first game and then they just dropped the ball later. Speaking of dropping the ball, why doesn't that work? He's in the... You had one job, Bubble Beam. Alright. Need to refuel. P. Which one was... No, that's my health bar. It's like, which weapon is this? Wait, how's my... Oh, it is. I just blindsided that because it was next to my health. See, that's like, oh, I could have used Bubble here, but it doesn't even damage the enemy, so I'm just going to use Metal Blade instead. And then, of course, when you're using Metal Blade on one enemy, you're going to start using it against them all, and you'll be like, oh, I don't need to use any weapons anymore. So, in conclusion, Mega Man 2 has some bad design elements, and people need to stop pretending like this is the best Mega Man game. Already? See, as soon as I pull out Metal Blade, I have nothing to talk to except... I have nothing to talk about except for Metal Blade, because, like, yep, that's an enemy, dead. That's an enemy, dead. So let's use a different weapon, you know, like Boomerang. Oh, look! It damaged it! I mean... Congratulations, you damaged the enemy that jumps over you and then runs away. I think that's interesting, though, because those enemies, I think, are invincible to the normal Mega Buster. Alright, we're at the boss. So we're going to use his weakness. Alright, we got a good shot in there. Oh, no. I can't do a fully charged shot because I don't have enough ammo. Oh, I can't do a medium shot either. Well, that's a pretty not fun weapon. That's a pretty not fun weapon. Also, I have to account for the really long audio delay. I don't know what happened to my audio, but it's okay because the stream is basically over. After this, we are done. Yes! Alright, so you're like, okay, Atomic Fire is really useful against this guy. That's good. So special weapons are useful in this game. No, because Atomic Fire is nowhere near useful against Woodman as Metal Blade. So congratulations, one of a weapon's only useful attributes is overshadowed by Metal Blade again. The only thing keeping Metal Blade from just ruining the entire series is the fact that it's only in this game. I think Crash Bomb actually works fairly well against this guy too, because you can shoot it at his shield, and then it hits him multiple times. Oh, no, it doesn't. I lied, because we're playing a version of the game I'm not used to. But still, the fact that it doesn't explode when you hit him normally, its only unique qualifier, makes it so you can actually hit him more often. Yay, we got him, guys. We did it. We did it. Woodman's dead. Metal Blade has been complained about. And we are now good to go off to Wily stages. Or we would be if I wasn't leaving now. So, it's been fun, you know? That was a fun stream, you know? Get equipped with Leaf Shield. Just good advice for life in general. And have a day, you know? It's always good to have a day. Alrighty. Oh, it won't even let me move the cursor anymore. It's like, you're done. So, you know, good night. I'm gonna walk over to my computer. Normally I'd be able to hit a button, but, you know, can't. We're gonna end the stream now, you know? Fun times, yeah. Well.